This question shows off one of the SAT's most frequent grammar traps. They know that you associate colons with lists. And so what did they give you? Right before this list, they gave you the option to add a colon. That is not a rule, okay? Yes, sometimes colons go in front of lists. Sometimes, okay? But in real life and on the SAT, most colons will not have lists. And most lists will not have colons. So you cannot associate those two things together or you will fall for trap answers like choice A. The real rule that we need to apply whenever we see a colon is, do we have a complete sentence that could end with a period beforehand? Now, we could then have a list after, we could have another sentence after, we could have just a small clause after. But the first part is non-negotiable. At least on the SAT, you need to have a complete sentence that would end with a period. So we can easily check this out. Right here, let's just start with the actual sentence. Recently, archaeologists have unearthed. Well, what have they unearthed, right? It sounds like I'm stopping, especially because the next part is the rest of the idea, right? Recently, archaeologists have unearthed knives, horseshoes, wool tunics, and thousands of other artifacts from the icy pass. There's no reason to put a period right in that spot, so that means there's no reason to put a colon. On top of that, we can often use the single dash, which is what we've got in choice C, as a colon. So I don't like to just automatically cross out the colon and dash whenever I see them both as options, because there are situations where the dash might work, but the colon wouldn't. It really has to do with whether we have a double dash or not. But in this case, I really don't think there would be a difference between choices A and C if we were trying to attach a list to a sentence. So that means they're kind of the same. Now, why would I put a comma? There's no break here. The break comes later when we're going through the items in the list. We're just leading right into it. So remember, on punctuation questions, sometimes the correct answer is we don't need punctuation. That's fine. Apply the rules as best you can, see what's going on, and then sometimes if you feel like there's just no break, it just continues, then no punctuation necessary, because that's what punctuation does. It breaks the sentence. We have to always be thinking about that and where the structural pieces would connect if we added something.